if I don't speak for myself, because nobody's speaking for me, and if I don't speak for myself, she's going to grow up to see how her mother was bashed for no reason. And then she will ask me, why didn't I say anything about it? But you saw what they said, but you saw what they did. Why didn't you say anything about it? It's been 6 years of bashing me nonstop. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a very emotional person. So you might see me shed a few tears. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I've just had enough. That's just it, you know? Even when I'm laughing, I shed tears. So it's not new. I'm just very upset. I've been nothing but gracious. I've been nothing but sweet.
So, Sofia Momodu, Davido's ex-baby mama, she is really like trending, and it is still about the custody thing. Now, Davido's sister Sharon has decided to wade into what it is that made them not like Sofia. Sofia also said, oh, these people wanted to kidnap Imade when she was 3 months old. That is the reason why I am defensive. That is the reason why I will not give in to them. These people wanted to take my child away from me when she was 3 months old. Now, normally, I don't know, maybe they resolved it among themselves. But normally, if this is not true, maybe they would have sued, because she was specific. She said Davido's sister. That is Sharon being at the center of it, and maybe whoever it is, cousin, relatives, and let's just say cousin now, that they wanted to kidnap the little child. What does that say? It says that they never wanted Sofia. Is it as a result of age? Or what exactly? They felt like this one is too wise for you. And then Davido was 19. It could be like a shock to the family, like, Davido, what happened? Why are you like this? Who knows? I don't really know what happened then. Now, back then too, the family of Sofia, that is Daily Momodu now, wanted to kind of resolve this. They wanted to solve this. Like, they wanted to make Davido get married. And Davido was not ready. Even till last year, Davido was not really like ready to get married. But he had to just get married. At least to fulfill all righteousness, he had to like get married. So with this happening, Davido is faced with the challenge of having his children around him whenever he wants. And it can be difficult. The only reason, that you can have your children around you whenever you want is if you're paying child support constantly, as it should be paid. You see? And also, the second part, if you don't need to go to the court, is when you have a kind of understanding with the mother of your child. That is the only two way that you can. Any other way is not possible. Unless you are well connected or you are the power yourself, then maybe you do whatever you like. Like, hey, go and bring my child. How dare you say my child cannot be with me? If you want to use veto power, that kind of thing, if you have the access to that power, then in such cases, you will not hear anything from the woman because the man is too powerful. You see? So, Davido came out to talk. In fact, the petition, not really a petition anyway, she dragged Sofia to court over access to the child, to Imade, and it became a public thing. It became a public spectacle. Now, Davido is not someone who is, he's not a new kid in the block as per being on social media for one thing or the other, particularly things that revolve around women. But this one seems to kind of strike differently. It struck people differently. Now, there are people who are supporting Davido, and there are people who are supporting Sofia. Now, for me, I am supporting Imade. It has to do with Imade. That's the important thing, Imade. Imade is the important thing here. She's the important person here. Very important. the best of the best should be about that child, because she has no power to make decisions for herself. So, what is the way out? What is the way out? Now, according to Sofia, she said that the demise of Ifeanyi is one of the reasons why she cannot leave Imade to just be around Davido without any form of observation or that kind of well coordinated visit. You know what I mean? I mean supervised visit. That's just what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm not going to accept, I'm not going to allow. If you will be with this child, I have to be there, or in a controlled environment, or maybe, I don't know, maybe my super maid must be available, something like that. And Davido wants to have access to that child whenever he wants. He doesn't want a maid in his house, a maid that will listen and eavesdrop and pass back. And it's the same thing that Sofia does not want, because Davido's father had waited in and they had offered an apartment to Sofia. Sofia rejected it, saying that she's not going to live with Made in a duplex, sort of like in a block of flats where Davido's family live. Yes, Davido's family, they live in that place, so they have family members living in that block of flats. Like, it's like, you know, those type of compound where you have like 3, 4, 5 flats there. So she said, no, I'm not going to live in that kind of place where your family members reside, and you know, they can also update Davido on all my activities. So it's all about, I'm not going to be in a place where all my activities will be recorded. And Davido does not also want any maid recording all of his activities. Now, according to Davido's elder sister, her name is Sharon. She reacted to Sofia Momodu. She said Sofia Momodu is controlling, she is this, she is that, and that she's not someone who listens to what the family want, the Adeleke wants, and all of that. She said that they have been trying to mediate, they have been trying to broker peace, they have been trying to resolve. And what is the big deal about Davido having shared custody, not full custody, shared custody? I want to have access to my child. We will have to conclude on all the days that Imade will be spending with me, either in the US, outside of Nigeria, or in Nigeria. I just want to have access to my child whenever I want. I want to send my driver to pick her up, to be around me. So what is this thing that you are rejecting, refusing, saying no, 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 no? I am not happy about any child not having access to their father. You know, I'm not happy. It's not a good thing. Or even their mom. I'm not happy about it. And social media, like I said, some people are in support of Davido. Some are in support of Sofia, saying, Sofia, you have done the right thing. Davido too should talk to his gola. Some have said, oh, Davido, how can you request for shared custody when you had the mother of Ifeanyi with you? You both went on a party enjoyment. You left that child to a maid. The maid left the child. Some even accused Davido of doing some things with the maid, promising the maid heaven and earth. And Davido likes to shift everything. I don't know about that. But the thing is this, if we have to focus on Imade, then we have to focus on Imade. Imade needs Davido's, you know, presence. You need the presence of your father in your life. There is something that it does to you. But in this case, don't you think that Davido should bend a bit for the sake of Imade? Meaning, no problem with that supervised visit. But now, there is a problem. That supervised visit, is it going to be with Sofia? That's where the issue is. People said she wants to always be around Davido. So it means if you want to have access to my child, to our child, then I have to be there. And when I'm there, because Davido, you know, Davido likes to, and let us even be sincere. Let's be sincere about it. Do you know if Sofia wanted to be pregnant second time for Davido, she would have been pregnant and have 2 children now? You know that. So don't think that Davido was not shifting the pain. Now, that's where it becomes very, very, you know. So it is Davido has chosen a polygamous life, sort of, but he's trying to rearrange that choice that he made. Maybe he wasn't thinking like, okay, it's okay, let me just have this kid there, have that child there for now, whilst I'm on the journey of whatever it is I'm doing. But now he's a married man, so it becomes complex. That is why Sharon is saying, look, let's just allow this to just go away. Put the accusation of the past that I was trying to help my brother kidnap your daughter. Let's just allow this to rest. Let's just calm down a bit for the sake of Imade. Let's calm down. There's nothing that's going to happen to Imade. What happened to Ifeanyi is not something that we wished for. It has happened, and everyone has learned lessons. Precaution. We've all taken that into account. Such is not going to happen. Not at all. Not at all. Every child will be looked, will be protected. Now, to convince Sofia is where the problem lies. I don't know what you guys think of this. Because Davido said, okay, go ahead. The child will live and grow. She will not remain a toddler or remain underage, a teenager or a child forever. She will grow, and that's it. End of story. You won't even be talking of child support. You won't even be talking of the child will have the right to decide what she wants to do and how she wants to go about it. It's okay, go ahead. But child support must still continue. Anyway, it's just the supervised visit and the shared custody thing that is a problem. I don't know. I think this will be revisited. It will be revisited for sure. It will not be, it's okay, go ahead, do whatever you like. It will be revisited because that child still needs his father in his life. How they are going to go about it, that's the thing. It's so unfortunate if I passed away that way. It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. But I don't know what you guys think of this. Drop your comments.